Hey Clark, guess what? We're gonna do another book, take two. I am still awkward, still in my house, reading a book to a phone. It's gonna be great. This one I did get you for Christmas. It's called Mars Needs Moms. It's by Berkeley Breathed, which is the name of a cartoonist, and he has some really fun style in his art, so I think you're gonna like it. This book is called Mars Needs Moms, so guess what it's gonna be about? A little boy, haha, who looks like he might be a troublemaker. Look at that face. He's got a band-aid on his nose. Looks a little bit like trouble. He's got a dog friend who might also be trouble. Mothers. Milo often wondered what was so special about them. Anyone could see that they were giant, summer-stealing, child-working, perfumey garden goblins. Ugh. There was hardly much special about that. And look at this. He has all sorts of fun stuff happening here. But who's coming to put a stop to the fun? The garden goblin mom. Oh dear. I think he's probably causing trouble with the dandelions too, besides all the rest of it. Oh dear. Mothers were also bellowing broccoli bullies and carrot-cuddling cuckoos. Nothing very special about that, thought Milo. Do you think he likes his vegetables? I think that would be a big fat no. Look at that. This poor dog down here probably got force-fed some vegetables. Mothers were slave-driving, trash-mashing, rubbish-odor ogres. Nothing special about that. Can you guess that maybe he should have taken the trash out days ago? I think that's probably very true. I think Mom gets a bad rap in this one. What do you think? And mothers were thundering, humorless tyrants. This afternoon, Milo's mother missed what was funny about sister tinting. I think it's hilarious because it's not my kid. Look at that. He put paint and dye, like hair dye maybe, and water in a big bucket and shoved his sister in it. Up to bed now, she thundered. Tyrant, barked Milo. No supper, said his mother. I think that was pretty fair, but I don't think Milo agrees with me. Look at that face. As she left his room, Milo yelled, I sure don't see what's so special about mothers. She paused when he said this, and then closed the door very, very slowly. Exhausted from his fit, Milo fell very, very asleep. Can you guess what emotion she's feeling? Look at her posture. She's all down and sad. Oh. He's very asleep. Very, very asleep. But the dog's eye is opening. And do you see what's coming in the window? That's where Mars comes into it, I think. Milo slept so deeply that he never heard the distant roar of rocket engines in the night sky beyond his window. He never saw the tongue of orange flames light up the nearby hills. The spaceship landed just outside of town. They'd arrived. But who? I don't know if we ever learned the dog's name. I think we're going to name him Crypto, okay? Martian raiders! Worse, Martian raiders with a big net. They climbed down from their starship and gazed over the town below, looking for that most marvelous treasure. Treasure that could never, ever be found on Mars. The treasure called... Look at the net. That's pretty great. What's the treasure? What's the treasure? You know, because you read the title. Moms! Look at this. This guy. They're coming around the corner. Here's a mom, very, very busy with baby and shopping and groceries and food and purse. And these guys are like, what? We're so excited. Look at that guy. He's got a fishing pole, I think, and then these guys have the net. Ooh, they thought, to nab just one of those. Any mother would do. They don't have mothers on Mars, you know. Martians grow motherless from the ground, like potatoes. The raiders had some early mom-nabbing trouble. Bolder action would be needed. What was their trouble? Look at the guy in the corner. He's got his cane. He's going to beat him up. Milo awoke to a strange sound down the hall. He peeked around the door, to see his mother being carried past the bedroom by 3 Martians the color of jelly beans. That, he thought, is something you don't see every day. Look at that. I've got to figure out. Okay. There's Crypto. He's holding a plunger. Milo's holding a plunger, because that's going to totally help him defeat the Martians who are stealing his mom. She's very asleep. Because I don't know if you know this, but having kids tires you out. Milo chased the Martian raiders and their now awake prize out of the house and down the streets and into the hills and up to the spaceship, which roared into the night sky. Milo suddenly wondered why he would want to be dangling miles above Earth, chasing his carrot-cuddling mother. He decided to figure it out later. Look at him. He's down here. These guys have a map. They're trying to figure out where they're going, how to get back to Mars from Earth. It says Galaxy at a Glance. That's the name of their map. Pretty awesome. Milo found himself locked in the bottom of the spaceship, so he put on a spare space helmet and curled up in a corner, trying to stay warm. It's very cold in space. And he was not an intended passenger, so just getting warmed up. He slept as the ship sped toward the distant red planet. You look so cozy. I like the colors of space. I think that might be a photograph. We'll have to look it up. I think parts of it are photographs, and obviously that is not. Or it's a very, very good illustration. Milo awoke to find the ship still and silent. The door was open, and he suddenly knew why Mars so badly wanted mothers. Oh, look at this. Here he comes, peeking out around the door. They needed driving to soccer and to ballet and to play dates, parks, and pizzas, plus cooking and cleaning and dressing and packing lunches and bandaging boo-boos. He's like, look, we're all here. We want a mom. You get to help us out. She's got her hands on her hips like, don't think that's going to work, boys. And there's Milo looking at it, thinking, oh, it makes sense. They'd seen it in their telescopes. It was obvious. Mars needed moms. They built themselves a soccer ball because they saw it in their telescope. It's adorable. They built themselves a van. How perfectly, completely sensible of them, thought Milo, and he decided to go tell them just that. But he tripped. Down he went, landing very hard, but in one piece. His helmet not so much. Milo gasped and choked. As anyone knows, breathing Martian air is like breathing mustard. He sucked it in and instantly grew weak and dizzy, and things began to go dark. Milo was fading. He barely sensed someone approaching. Look how he's changed how he's drawing Mom. This is very much a hero pose, right? When before she was a garden goblin, now he's absolutely recognizing. Here comes Mom to the rescue. What's she gonna do? I bet you know. And he barely sensed the gentle hands place her own helmet over his head. Milo opened his eyes for the first time. And for the first time, he saw neither a broccoli bully nor a slave-driving garden ogre. He didn't see a tyrant or a dictator or a weary driver to soccer games. Suddenly, he knew what was special about mothers. She looked at him, smiling, and said, "I'll love you to the ends of the universe." Gorgeous. And then she breathed in the terrible air, closed her eyes, and leaned on Milo, growing very still. Because she doesn't have a helmet anymore, she gave it to Milo. That's what moms do, right? The Martians watched, unmoving, confused. "Help her," he yelled angrily. Then he added, "She's my mother." Look at this beautiful picture. And sad. It's a broken helmet. Mom went to him so fast she lost her slippers. He's breathing, but she's breathing yucky mustard air. Finally, the mighty mom nabbers of Mars understood. Their wonderful telescopes had seen many things about mothers down on Earth, but like certain little boys, they'd missed the best part. The Martians quickly fetched another helmet and hoped that it wasn't too late. Here he comes running with the helmet. I don't think it's going to be too late. Let's find out. They helped Milo carry his mom aboard the ship, which lifted off for the long journey home. Her eyes remained closed as they soared through the stars. Milo would stay curled close to her all night. I think he's learning. And just understanding. He knew all along. He just forgot. And he would be there when she woke up in the morning. Look at them. Oh, there's our Crypto. Our little troublemaker. And look how happy Mom is with her boy. And Dad. And our alien friends, our Martians. Look how happy they are. They understand. Milo needs his mom too. All right, that's that. This one's kind of fun. On the back, it says motherhood and art. And these are some of the very famous paintings about motherhood. But they still have their net. And this poor woman's like, "I don't think I like you here with your net." But I think everybody in the book learned a lesson. So there you go. Hopefully you like it. And this way, if family is so busy running around being an awesome family, as they do, taking care of everybody, I can read you the book. If you're home alone. Not home alone. They're alone with the book and can't read it. I told you it would get awkward. All right. Love you, buddy.